Greetings and welcome to this report. For the people just listening to the start, I'm making this Google Doc in order to report three people or three instances of cheating that occurred in ice poker. I have a proposal right now that aims to confiscate 70% of the ice made in the last 5 days from cheaters that go to the owner. What I mean is when there's a cheater occurs and when that cheater is banned, the owner makes ice. The owner right now gets 100% of that ice. I wanna confiscate 70% of it. Please read the proposal. Now let's get into the details here. The aim of the proposal is to confiscate 70% of the owner's ice that was minted from a banned account. All of the accounts below are currently banned. This report is brought to you by Triumviratus Capital Guild, an ice poker NFT management guild. If you wish to contact our services, please DM Triumviratus or the Lord in Discord. I also send here a small div or dav or whatever it's called on DG because DG team did delete when I wrote this report in their Discord. That's why I'm writing it here. Very well. Story time. So story number one, the self-sustained small cheater. So we find ourselves this owner. Okay, he has some nice NFTs, has some gray NFTs and pink NFTs. Let me zoom this a little bit so we can see it closer. Very well. So this owner has an interesting set of NFTs, not that much advanced, and so far he has produced around 550k ice. Okay, let's look deeper into his delegations. Everything here has addresses. So we have here these allegations. I really hope I want to make this closer to make sure everybody is able to see out there. Very well. So we have here these addresses. As you can see, we don't need this as much close. Let me do 150. So top 10, top 10, top 25, top 25. If you notice here the dates, if we look closely at the dates, we have here someone playing from the 5 to the 8, 5 to the 8 very well. So these are the accounts, but they only have 4 days. All right. The above you see 4 accounts being played, as I mentioned, and obviously you can read this as we go along. And below they have the weaker NFTs. These are the NFTs they are using to them. Awesome. This chip dynamic tries and solve this a little bit or makes it harder. Okay, and we have here the NFTs. You see, same NFTs as you have here. We keep going down. Now we can look a little bit back more at history. You see these same NFTs? Same NFTs being played and up to the fourth. When does this NFT start playing? After the fourth. What we have here? Also NFTs from the past. Being played 3 days. All of these accounts are currently banned. What we have here? Another NFTs. Being dumped. Here, back in September. Uh, all of these top five, top five, top five. So he's basically dumping his NFTs on himself and also getting some other NFTs. Okay, so you get the idea. There are several more similar results. I'm obviously not going to post them all here, but the addresses are all here for you to check. All of these accounts have been banned as time passes by. So we have admins wasting their time banning accounts when the owner still gets 100% of the ICE rewards. Um, of the ICE rewards. So the owner still gets 100%. They just need to make a new wallet. I can even track some of the cheaters' claims. The wallet that cheated end up in January was able to claim this ISO. This wallet up here, okay, 3 playing days. This is the ice he was able to claim. He sold that ice. That hurts all of us. Remember, when you're buying ice and you're buying ice maybe to help the price of ice going up, also because it can be a good investment in the future, but because you want the price of ice go up so you can have new players, so you can have new people collaborating, so you can help build this community. You have these people ruining it. Don't forget, this is what the player perspective has. The owner has the rest. Now, we have an owner that made a 550k. This account he uses to play can most of the time claim their eyes in time and 70% fee. So basically what I mean here is the accounts that he uses to play, so the owner, these playing accounts, they are able to claim their eyes and they get the 70% fee. Sometimes they are not being able to claim if they get banned too quickly. They might miss a day or two. So let's add more 150k eyes from that. So we have over these last 5 months um, around 700 eyes being produced just from this cheating. How is this fair? How is this fair? My proposal would at least cut his 550k that he's receiving down to 175k, 165k. On top of that, maybe when he starts getting all of these fines, someone in the DG team is able to say, hey, why do we have a player that has negative 10, 100k bank ties? Maybe he's cheating. Let's check this owner. And obviously, when we check, we notice that he's cheating. And it's not fair. This is not fair. The owner is profiting as much. Here we can see the owner is selling. He's not only doing this. This can be the. By the way, when I say owner, it can be an owner. Maybe he gave it to a manager, but the way he's claiming it's clearly the owner is the same person. Sometimes he gives it to the manager. It's the same. He knows this is happening. He knows that he's having a constant wallet. Even if you're an owner that doesn't check this often, I mean, you do check maybe even if you check once per month, you know that what's going on. You know what's going on. He's here claiming, he's here selling, he's logging in most days. Okay, this is from the owner perspective, selling all of these size. How much size did your guild made? Go and check. Go and check how much size did your guild made. Now see how much he's making. How is this fair? How is this fair? All right. Story number two. This we have another interesting story. So what we have here? This owner which I went and found on OpenSea. See, his name is Ben Wolf 21. There's also someone with the same name as him. And yes, I'm gonna be calling out names. I'm gonna be hanging heads. You've been cheating. You've been stealing from all of us. I'm taking no prisoners. He has all of these NFTs. Okay, all of these NFTs. You can see. So let's see the last months of this player. Okay, this owner. Let's see who's playing for this owner. So we here see someone playing. Oh, nice, 5%. He played one day. This account is already banned. Maybe it got banned when I post this because this was just 2 days ago. Um, but this one was banned prior to even me reporting. This one below was also banned. This one also banned. So I'll be posting a few more, but you get the idea. All of these accounts, playing accounts, are banned. The owner was not prior to me finding him. So prior to me doing this, by the way, I clearly made this in a draft. I haven't been sleeping, so it's not my best English. Okay, so bear with me. Bear with me here. This could be improved in English, but that's not the point. Anyway, this owner was not banned prior to me reporting. All of this has been happening. And this continues. This continues. We can see um, that even if DG is daily banning him, there's also a very likely chance that what's happening here is the owner is just creating new wallets every day. Because if you're from the owner perspective, especially more recently when this automating banning tool has been working better, you don't want to risk playing maybe 3 days because you might get banned in the middle of the first day and lose potential eyes. So it's maybe easier just to make a new wallet every single day. They eventually do get banned because they get banned altogether, but it's 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 generally speaking better from a cheating perspective. Okay, and you have here someone claiming. So they make 5%. They cash out, they pay 70% fee. The owner still gets 100% of it. You see here a little bit below 2 days playing. Then he used to start doing 4 You know, in the past you used to do more. Here's way more. All of this, you see, December. All of this you can check. There's way other ones. I'm not gonna post them all here, But you got most of them I looked, so you get an idea. He's constantly playing, constantly cheating. So he's getting this dump. Someone is dumping on him. He's either paying someone to dump. He's finding NFTs, and when and this and the thing is, for him to do these results, and no one does. By the way, these accounts are banned, so it's not even a question. Oh, he's a pro player. No, these accounts are banned. So DG already came to the conclusion that this player was cheating. But now you think, how does he do that? Where does he get the NFTs? And now this is a sad story, and this is gonna be a sad story. Um, you have this account here, maybe a little bit back in November. He missed the days. Okay, he missed clearly this day. Maybe he didn't got any NFTs to dump. He could had just gotten unlucky that day. So he clearly messed up these dates. And what did he do? He used this NFT. And by the way, this can be other examples, but I found this one. And he used this wallet and basically went to someone and said, "Hey, dude, for whatever reason, I no longer have these NFTs. Check my results. I have here fairly nice results, and you see these. And if I'm someone and I see these results, and I'm like, all right, 15, top 30, top 45, top 40. Okay, these are good results. I'm willing to delegate to this person. This person has some history. Obviously, me being more experienced, I might go and check his wallet, see if there's some interaction, see if there's something suspicious. But you look at this at first sight, you're gonna delegate. I will delegate. Maybe if I'm more busy and I see, okay, 4 playing days seems reasonable. Maybe on his perspective, he wasn't able to find someone to dump on him, and that's why these results were less good, and maybe that's why they weren't banned. And I basically say this here, and because they weren't banned, that's likely why he's using this wallet. So he went to someone, and he asked for someone for some NFTs. You're missing here part of the picture, but there's a first day here. So the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth, he dumped someone NFTs. Someone's NFTs. Okay. And where did he dump these NFTs? So this wallet that was playing for this owner, he uses that wallet, lured someone, and he dumped these NFTs here, here, and here. This, again, it's this owner's NFTs. Okay? He went and asked someone for his wallet. Sorry, for someone for their NFTs, played with his NFTs, tricked him, and dumped here, here, and here. Okay? This is directly. And this is what happened. You literally had someone who's innocent, who's trying to get someone to play his NFTs as all of us are. And these aren't great NFTs. And maybe he got awesome. I got someone to play my NFTs. And what happens to him? He gets dumped. He loses his NFTs. And the owner is doing this mainly not just because he's gonna obviously profit more from the level fives. He's profiting a lot because he's getting 100% of the ice from this. Okay, he's getting 100% of the ice from this. The owner stole chips from someone, and this is the owner. So the owner of the NFTs that this is the owner of the stolen NFTs. Someone that had an account. I'm not gonna say who he is for confidentiality reasons, but it's someone who has 3 NFTs. Okay, he just upgraded one of them 4 months ago. These are his results today. Let's call him Toby. Okay, Toby got his NFTs tricked. He gave them to someone. Toby's not very active. Some days, sometimes he's not even playing. Maybe he doesn't find anyone to play. Maybe this was just some other people dumping on him. Okay, and these are the days that his NFTs went up. So these days are these days over here. Again, there are 3 days here in this picture. Okay, you seeing this? This is a, a person, and this is a cheater. Cheater, by the way, who sells, who's making this ice per day from the owner perspective, plus whatever he gets from the player. Whatever, I mean, you saw the results above. He's selling his ice. And these are the same days of the ice he's making from what he's still stealing from Toby. And there's other Tobys out there. There's likely other Tobys out there. And this happened. This is you can see it with your own eyes. Toby and I went looked. Okay, he was someone that is in the project for a year. That's when he got his first NFTs. He minted one of his NFTs. He upgraded it. 4 months ago, he even gave it another try. I could see in his transaction playing. He upgraded another one. He's like, okay, ICE is going down. I still believe in the project. I still have hope in this. I'm even gonna upgrade my NFTs. I'm gonna try and make my NFTs uh, more attractive for someone to play with him, with them. And what happens? And what happens? You have these cheaters that ruin for him. Toby, someone that is reinvesting in the project. These cheaters are not. These cheaters are stealing from the project. You have Toby who plays his own money, who's trying to be an honest player. And new owners, one of the things I heard about my proposal, what about the new owners? You new owners, what about Toby? The new owners have a problem when you have these predators that come here and they try to lure people like Toby, people like you, people like me, people like every one of us, because it's massively profitable for them to cheat and to dump, especially if they have a relationship with the owner. So from these NFTs, we are talking about these huge gains as we can see, plus whatever he cashes out as a player. Is it 40 KIs, 200 KIs? Uh, I don't remember by memory, and obviously we can see. I think this owner made a little bit over 300 KIs since he's been playing with this account. Plus whatever he's getting from the player. I mean, let's assume he's been cheating for a very, very long time. At least we have here a couple of months, not a couple of, a few, several months. My proposal would at least take 70% away from him. Okay? It's not even 100, 70%. You're still leaving 30%, which is below average. Which the only reason it's like that is for like if you are actually an owner that's not in on this cheating, you at least get some and not to make the proposal this radical. It's like you're just curtailing the owner's profit below average. It's still gonna be worth for him to cheat, by the way. That's why I'm very happy V3 is coming along. Awesome job on Spicy's part. I'm very happy that we have the cheap proposals that also passed and finally got implemented. I'm very happy for all of that. And I'm pro that. And I want that to happen. And this is awesome for everybody. But it's still going to be profitable for this person to cheat because he's still getting some as a player and he will still get some as an owner, even if we confiscate his eyes. Okay? But at least we are not giving him this shit ton of money, which is which is a lot. Because I don't know how much you guys doing from 5 NFTs, but you guys are not doing this constantly. Maybe you're not even doing this from 5. Heck, maybe even 3 NFTs. You might 3 sets of NFTs. Maybe that's how much you need to produce this kind of ice. Maybe, and we are talking about golden NFTs, okay? Outside of all of the other problems. And you have this person here stealing from all of us. And by the way, these two people right here are only the people that I found on the last couple of days, okay? Since I started the proposal. I found them by investigating either a cheater or someone that was asking me for delegation and I vet them. That's how I reach them. Obviously, I spent a little bit more time investigating them when I pass a proposal because I do want to raise awareness. Okay, regardless of how good V3 is, we cannot allow this to continue. We need to stop this now. We need at least to pass this proposal and actually have it implemented. I don't care if team does this manually. They are gonna spend less time doing this manually. Obviously this has to be automated, but at least even if it has to be in the first few days, at least you have like red flags going off when you have owners that have a negative balance of 220,000 k 20,000 eyes, you know. And this ends story free, and this is a very sad story. And the problem is about people like Toby. People like I have my friend who bought an NFT this summer, golden NFT. He tried 3 times. He wasn't able to find a player. I even tried to find him a player. Now it's, I mean, now no one's gonna play with just one golden NFT. It's super hard to do that. And he's currently without a play. He tried. I also tried. I even tried to make deals for him, and I got some people to play his NFT because I am a good manager, so I was able to do that. But it's very sad, and this hurts everybody. It hurts all players by getting a lower multiplier. It hurts every like legit owners that are earning less ice. It hurts us because we are all seeing a lower price of ice. Even if we were to lose all of these cheaters tomorrow, we will quickly see a boost in price, and we will have more people coming in. And we are not losing all of these cheaters. We're just making this way less profitable for them. And now let's go to story number three, cheating ring. So we are looking at these two accounts. There was another one. I'll look at maybe for story 4 or story 5, and we see. Okay, take a look. Bunch of days. All of this is coming to this wallet. So this is wallet, by the way. All of these are playing accounts. Maybe some of them have like two jumps before you actually find a playing wallet, and all of them are being sent here. Okay, gives you an idea. Let's see. So you view some of them. I viewed more, but I'm not gonna fill this with screenshots, but you get an idea. So you open one, look, top 5, top 5, top 5. This account is already banned. Another example, banned. See how much he cheats. This one somehow managed to escape for 6 days. Um, he, by the way, I kind of like the number is 500, like nice and round, but okay, let's focus. All of this, he's playing, he's cashing out. Now, and I'll tell this in a little bit. Um, So these cheaters are able to profit daily. So you can read this, but I basically want to give you an idea what this says. So what happens is you have like several accounts. And maybe I say the number back there. So let's read. Um, in our story number 2, we can assume that the level of coordination done by the owner or by the owners getting a manager is the same stuff. Here we can see that this is basically a different level of situation. It's like a group of people that come together and they basically run a ring where they find gold NFTs and they dump on those NFTs. They are either working with a manager or the owner and getting paid. Maybe they are getting paid extra in the side. I found some managers, some owners that were paying their players to dump on them because it's profitable. The owners, even if the owner gets a ban every 3 days, with a player, he switches a player, he then blames it on a manager if it's needed. He gives like 200 eyes to a player to dump on to play and dump on his NFTs. The player wants to do that because he's earning even more. So and all of this is happening because again the owner is getting 100% of eyes that's produced by eventually banned accounts. Okay. Now you also have uh, by the way, this YouTube video is getting long. You can obviously cut it in stories, but it's important to get an idea, okay? And you also have some owners, like me or you, that have golden NFTs. They do need to delegate someone. Sometimes we do get cheaters. Sometimes I even make a second wallet, and we are technically delegating to the same person again because they made a new Discord, new wallet. We don't know. So some and when we honest owners um are not giving them the NFTs on purpose, but we're still profiting, and we shouldn't be able to profit 100% from what's illegal minted ice. You see what I'm trying to say? We are not only hurting the owners that are planning this with the managers and planning this with the players to cheat by um, basically paying them to cheat, but we also have some cheaters that eventually come and they are more than happy to dump on owners like me. Okay, I do get I this ring I found because I profited 6k from ice from this other day. I had a player, he dumped on me, and he took 2 days to get banned. Obviously, after that, I found all of this and I reported more accounts, but um, if I profited 6k ice from a player playing 2 days with two accounts, and that's that. There's nothing I can do. I mean, I'm even being financially rewarded for it. Why will I even report the player? Like there's a huge like moral issue that I can just turn a blind eye, or maybe I mean sometimes I don't have time to write them as properly as sometimes I do. Sometimes I do need to delegate to someone, and only if they cheat, I try to write them, and sorry, try to find out where else they are cheating, and try to have that as a punishment for them. But at the end of the day, you're discouraging me and other people from actually vetting their players better. And if there's a new owner that comes and buys NFTs, he still has the danger of getting his NFTs dumped on someone else, you know? And it's even more trouble for the manager, for the owners, especially owners that aren't like so much hands-on, and they do need a manager, or if they get their account banned, they are gonna lose some playing days because they are not gonna check their NFTs, they're not gonna check their Discord. So this is not good for anyone. It's way better to have like, even if it's a smaller number of people to pick from, but knowing that most of them, almost all, are honest. Aside from now, that if you go to looking for a player, you know that half of them are fake. Not half. Why did I even say half? 90% of them are fake. Let's be real. Let's be real. Um, so they are just looking to get some cash, okay? And by the way, these owners, the owners that are receiving these dumps, some of them might be in on it. I didn't check that. I checked one or two to see if I could find a pattern. They seem like legit normal owners. So I can obviously, if you guys like this, I can try and find out if some of the owners are constantly like redelegating those to the same people. Because one thing is if you redelegate once, they went to the same table, something like that. The other thing is if the same person is doing top 5% daily, getting banned, and you're delegating him again once, twice, three times. I mean, how many times are you getting tricked, and how many times are you actually allowing yourself to get tricked? But still, there's a huge financial incentive for this to happen. There's literally this incentive for me personally to go and report a player. If I have a player that I think he's cheating on me and I report him and he actually gets banned, now I'm gonna have to find a new player. Uh, I'm wasting time of that. I might even find a player who's worse. So I'm not even gonna make as much money. At least, you know, at least if there's a 70% cut and I know, hey, this guy's gonna cheat, I'm gonna get a below average player. I'm not gonna go with him. I'm gonna try and get a random person that's gonna do statistically better. Okay? And here have some examples of the accounts over here. This guy played 1 day, 2 days. You see all of the transactions here. This guy I will play 4 days. So I think we get all of the idea. They are all like this. Um, we can see daily transactions. So there's like 70 to 10 daily transactions if you look at like the not here, sorry. If you look at here, it's like 7 to 10. So if we like assume some of them play 2 days, 4 days before get banned, we can extrapolate maybe they are concurrently like 20, 25, 30 accounts being played at any random day. Uh, at any okay, just from this ring of cheaters. And these players, just from looking at those transactions, are more like this group of players are making at least 7K per day. Them as players, all right? We are not even including the owners, okay? The owners, just by a mathematical perspective, are doing 21K. Some of them might be paying those cheaters, some of them might not. It's irrelevant. This is ice that is being minted by this nefariously playing action. And my proposal um, aims to slash this down. This my proposal really aims to stop an owner and to stop a cheater from being able to earn and to massively have a financial advantageous way of making ice and stealing ice from all of us. This is happening. These rings exist. They are financed many times either directly by the owners. They are run this is these owners need to have consequence. We need to halt this rampage of cheating. Okay, I don't care if it's 2%. I don't care if it's 20%. I need you now to help me help support this, get this to the team, get this proposal passed so we can stop this cheating. We have to stop this now. Thank thank you, and let's go, DG, because the future is prosperous. Thank you very much.